I wanted to give a burner broadcast to my fellow theme camp brothers and sisters, but also to all burners. It is now about the burner equinox. It is about halfway between the last burn and the next burn. And I have felt it myself, and I have heard it from so many others, that aching feeling, that feeling of being too far away from our true selves, starting to second guess and wonder and question, like, was I really, did I do that? Was I that bright and vibrant? Was I that loving? Yes, you were and you are. And looking at the road towards the next burn, the next festival season, can feel daunting, and it can feel like there's so much work to be done. But I know that it can be this incredible blessing too. I find that over the years, I realize that I'm always, year-round, in the process of unpacking from Burning Man or preparing for Burning Man. And so who I am is tied to that experience, to that place, to those ideals and principles on a year-round basis. And that is so priceless. It is so important to have this shining example to look forward to and look back to know what my highest self is, what I'm capable of, what my possibilities are. Because it's too easy to fall into the trap of like, well, that's how it is there, but this is a default world. I got to deal with all this normal stuff. No, because we are in process right now. And the more that we can get into that kind of bring in the tasks, bring in the brainstorming, bring in the reminders, go through a slideshow or watch a little YouTube video and bring back little pieces of Burning Man, we can make that dusty reflection of ourselves more vivid and more present. And then we can start to make choices in a year-round way, even in arenas and places that don't seem appropriate. Because when I say make choices in a burner way, I don't mean, flap your genitals around. I mean, be present and act authentically. To look for opportunities to gift. To follow the principles, not in whimsical circus-like ways, although by all means, whenever possible, you should embrace circus-like ways, but more in terms of the artistic living of life. Artistic not in a paint or sculpt or traditional media way. Artistic in the active making choices in a way of broadcasting your message to the world. And your message can be as simple as we're connected. It can be as specific as we should use more puppets. It can be whatever. And reminding ourselves that we are that message is true, whether we're around people that all agree with it or whether we're around people that are going to be jostled by it. It's important to stay true and to keep singing, even when our song is not amongst a chorus of people that sing it in the same way. So, yes, it is time to start planning for next year's burn. Yes, it is time to step back into our highest selves. Yes, it is time to think of grand and ambitious projects and live a little bit in the joy of that dream. My favorite time of the year is at Burning Man. My second favorite time of year is building things, planning for it. That time can start right now, and we can help one another to bring that chorus, to bring that camaraderie, to bring that presence and reflection to the default world in a year-round way. So I am challenging you to challenge me to step it up, because what we really want to do is we want to find opportunities. We want to find these rare places in our lives that we can help to define who we are. Sometimes we're lucky enough to have that in our job. Often we have the ability to do that in our art. Or in crises, we have the ability to act in a way that shows off, lets us be, this is who I am. And it's so delicious to do that at Burning Man and be that person and be that giving and be that connected and be that participatory and be that present. And so, yes, we have that opportunity, that landscape, that canvas. But we also have opportunities year-round. It's just a matter of finding those places and inviting one another and challenging one another to continually defining ourselves by how we make choices, letting go of or challenging the patterns that we've fallen into, scripted by security and socialization, remembering how incredible it was when we blasted out of those things in the middle of the dust storm, in the middle of all these amazing artists and creatives, and know that except for some kind of maybe rapidly eroding rules, we're all a bunch of crazy artists in different states of waking up to it. So, yes, it's time to prepare. I look forward to seeing you at Burning Man or on your path of self-expression. It does not have to be headed towards Burning Man. It has to be headed towards expression. That's it. Truth. Burning Man is just one way of expressing it. And so I'm sharing this message to my campmates and my extended burner family and to all the strangers on the Playa that I look forward to meeting and hugging soon, that thank you for holding me to these standards and helping all of us elevate to our highest selves, and in doing so change the world. Each cell acting healthy makes for a brilliant organism. That's all we can do. So follow your bliss and let's make magic. I love you. See you at home.